Well, hey, good morning, guys. This is Bill with Sheffield Farms. It's Thursday, May the 12th. It's around 6:15 a.m. and we are on the road, headed to pick up some new purchase we made for the farm. And we're headed to Glasgow. It's about an hour and 20 minutes east of where we live, and we're running over to a shop. A young man over there, he custom builds all types of farm machinery. He's got a lot of stuff. I don't know what all he'll have there on his lot, but he's got a lot of different stuff that he makes. I hope he's there this morning. I'd like for y'all to meet him, and maybe we can look at some of the other stuff that he builds. And I know that some of his stuff goes out of state, goes other places. He's really good on his prices. At least he was on what we purchased compared to what I could have bought anywhere else. And in fact, he was right about 50%. So and he made exactly what we wanted. So that was a plus. But he called me, said he was ready to pick up, and we're headed over there. And if y'all want to ride along and see what we got for the farm, we'll be there here shortly, and we'll see you when we get there. Well, we made it here. Sheffield Farm and Equipment. And we're going to run in here and see if anybody's stirring about and try to get loaded up. So Matthew's not here this morning yet, and these guys that work here for him don't really want to be on camera, so show you a little bit of what he makes. Makes a lot of creek feeders. He makes a lot of feeding trailers, period, silage trailers, hay trailers, a little bit of anything in that kind of ballpark, trailers in general. Sells a lot of these creek feeders, and of course you see these tanks sitting around. He's got various different size sprayers that he makes, and that's what we're here to pick up, is a new sprayer. So we'll they're getting it together, getting all the bits and pieces together. It's still sitting in the shop, and we'll get it loaded up here in a minute and get headed home, and I'll let you see it. Well, we're loaded up and heading home. For me, it'll be about an hour and 20 minutes. For you all, to be just a few seconds, but we'll be there, and we'll get a good look at what we picked up. And I want to give a shout out to this young man that owns his business. We'll talk about that when we get there. He does some tremendous work, and does a really good job at what they do, and it's really a cheaper option if you need something that's new and in good shape. I've been going to different sales and auctions and stuff over the past year, and I haven't had an opportunity to buy a sprayer that was field ready without doing a lot of work on it that wasn't higher than what I bought this one for, new. So he does a really good job, and he builds a lot of other stuff too. Everything he builds is good. It's good quality. I looked at some of his stuff up there. He's got a nice shop. Of course, like I said, he wasn't there. I wasn't going to video anything in his shop without his permission, but I have talked to him, and he was good with me sharing his information and everything, and I'm going to do that. So I'll put that in this video. But we're gonna head home. I'll show y'all a little bit of the country on the ride home. Like I said, we're right now in Glasgow, Kentucky, Barron County. We're heading back to Butler County, through Scottsville, Bowling Green. I'll let y'all see some of the farming country up and down through this area. But we'll be back in just a minute. Chicken houses. I don't know if those are Purdue, Kegel, but it's Tyson, actually. Yeah, all three of those are pretty common around this area, all the way back to home, actually. And where we're at right now is a lot of cattle country. you can see the terrain's kind of rolling. It's not as flat as it will be here in a few miles ahead of us, but find out where I'm going. But yeah, like I said, this boy, he works from home. Got a shop there at his house. It's his business, and he is out in the country. Pretty country too. Yeah, I just wanted y'all to see this terrain here and how it rolls and how pretty it is up here. Nice big barn.
Continue on Kentucky 87 for 1 mile.
Me and this lady that's talking to me on my phone didn't agree on everything on the way up here, but she got me there, and probably would have had a hard time finding it without her. Here it is. Here's what we bought. 150 gallon 3-point hitch sprayer. Got the booms down here. I got to put them on yet. It'll extend out to spray 12 rows. And nothing fancy, just a simple sprayer. Got the pump. Got your pressure gauge and setting up here for your pressure. Filter underneath the bottom. Should have the supposed to have the non-drip nozzles on it, and that's all it is to it. It's just a simple little sprayer, but that's all I needed was simple. If you remember watching the videos last year, I borrowed a sprayer to spray with. Done a good job. Neighbor had a sprayer and he let me use it, but he no longer has that sprayer. He sold it. It needed a lot of work from a frame standpoint. It sprayed well, but the frame was all to pieces. But I have went to auctions, like I said, over the last year, and I bought this just about as cheap as I've seen any used one sell for, and this one's new. And I apologize for the goats in the background. I just separated some babies and mamas, and they're not real happy today. And I've got a load I'm gonna take to the market too, so they're making a little noise when they see me pull up. But hey, I bought this from Sheffield Farm and Equipment in Glasgow, Kentucky. Matt Sheffield is the young man that owns that business. They're a young couple, him and his wife. They farm and they run this business. Got a few people that work for them there in the fab shop. And I'll try to put his information on the screen here, and I'll also link it in the description down below. I know he's not local for everybody, but he is available, and I think he does some shipping, and I think he'll also do some delivering. But he's got a good inventory of the things he builds, and he does a really good job at it, and he's cheap. This sprayer is about $3,000 under any sprayer that I had priced new. This size, equipped this way. So he does a good job, and he is reasonable, very reasonable in his prices. But look him up if you're in the market for anything that he makes. And I don't know everything that he makes, but he makes creep feeders, he makes silage feeders, he makes bale wagons and hay wagons and all different kinds of feeders, troughs, and so forth. He makes builds sprayers and just a lot of that type of equipment for around the farm. And I don't know like I said, everything that he's capable of building or does build. But you can see a variety of it on his website if you go to his website. But he's really good, and he didn't ask me to do this. I'm not getting paid to push his business. I was just really tickled with what he was able to do for me, and hope it turns out well. But I think he done a fine job, and saved me a lot of money at that. But we'll take a closer look at this sprayer. It's built out of tubing, 8-inch tubing there on the top, or 8-inch, 4-inch here, and 1/2-inch plate for your hookups and your top link. And it's built really well, really good and solid. The frame of it's a lot heavier than most that you're gonna see for sale new. Most of the companies that build them. And this thing ought to work out real good. It's 150 gallons, which, being a 3-point sprayer for my tractor, that was big enough. But the reason I went with a 3-point instead of a trailer type sprayer is because when I'm in the field spraying corn, and last year I sprayed my corn and it was probably done, some of it was 18 inches tall or more, and you're going to run over it. You can't get in the field without running over some of it. And it's just, you know, if you got a trailer type sprayer, just a couple extra wheels that's going to catch something that your tractor doesn't. So that bothers me a little bit. So I just went for the 3-point hitch. That way what I do run over will just be the tractor, and I won't be having any other tires in the field running over stuff. But I'm really happy with it, pleased with it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed seeing some of the country up there. But I wanted to share this with you because the young man does a good job, and he deserves some business. He's working hard. So guys, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was the information in this video was helpful to some. Like I said, he may not be local for everybody, but you can get to him, and he's got a good website to show you what he does and what he can do. But I really appreciate everybody being here watching. I thank you, and I'm not going to unload this right now. I'm going to leave it on the trailer because I've got something else to do today, first off. So we're going to go get started on that. But this will be the video for today. Thank you for being here, and we'll catch you next time.